Get it as close as you can to the base of your eyelid. Tape down the bottom half of the tape like this. Lift it up and tape up the top half of the tape to your eyebrow like this. You're going to take your bond and you are going to apply it all over your lashes from root to tip. I'm starting with 14, so I'm going to grab it by the base of the lash like this. Get it as close as you can to the bottom of your natural lash without getting in that pink waterline. Get it as close as we can without actually touching that waterline. You need to pinch your lashes. Pinch your lashes. The reason we lick the applicator is because this bond is hella sticky. See how it's still sticking? If you don't lick your applicator or dip it in water, the lash is going to try to stick to your applicator. Your next step is going to be taking the seal side of your bond and seal. Do not overuse your seal. If you use too much, it's going to make your lashes really hard. So you lick and pinch before the seal and after the seal. Swipe that waterline before you finish. Otherwise, that residual glue is going to dry and harden. Look at these lashes.
Okay. Do not do anything that woman just did. Definitely not the licking and the pinching. I mean, anyway, let's get back to the video that I've prepared for you and discuss what's going on and what's what, how many. These are, she was using one of these in that video. These are, if you order lashes from Amazon, they often come with one of these. Do not use these for anything other than household tasks that they might be useful in. They are very pointy. They are not great at gripping. I think they are dangerous. As you can see, mine are all, they still have the things on them. I leave them in the drawer in my kitchen, and every once in a while they come in handy. Moving along. Regular tweezer. As you see, I was just wiping the tweezer with my fingers because it's true, even the ones that are pre-glued, when you grab them off of the tray, and I want to show you how to do that actually. Depending on where the lash is adhered to on the strip, that will navigate from where you take it off. This one is pretty close. I could do this either way. I would probably do this. I just get under the strip and I rip. I pull fast. That's the key. Now, when you take it off, what I do, because a lot of times it will make contact with the glue. I take it off. I grip the other side where the lashes are so I can apply them. And in between applying, I do this. I don't lick it. Just my fingers, which are clean. Now I'm just placing them without screaming or tape onto the base of the lash. And this, I did this one to show, I just do 2 clusters on each eye because that really is enough. And then I just do this. I just make sure, I push it onto the lash a little bit, onto the lash line a little bit. And this takes some practice. I realized, of course, after getting a few questions about it, I knew it did because I didn't do this overnight and there was a lot of trial and error, but when something is important, And then I'm just putting mascara on. So I think the key really here is patience. And less is more. You know, I mean, of course you can, but work up to doing a whole upper lash line. I personally think, for me anyway, it's more flattering not to. Just the outside is enough. Sometimes I'll put, one more, so it's a little bit more. But you will have be able to find your way and find what you like best. The lashes that I have listed they're short, which is better because none of us are doing those crazy long lashes. I mean, unless you want to. I find, again, that a more realistic length is more flattering. Also, the lashes. So one of you had told me that you bought this same kind, the pre-glued clusters, at the at the pharmacy or whatever. And that's, of course, fine. Reason that I suggest these is because you get a lot more of them for a lot less money. And even I, somewhat of an expert in these, can go through a few clusters with trial and error. So because there are a lot of them in one of these packs, I have a lot left, and they are not expensive. They range from $7 to $12. $12 is, I mean, you can get them for any price, of course, but the ones that I buy, and they're very good, range. So, and I keep changing the link because sometimes they're no longer available. But if you want to do this, that's what I would suggest. And again, don't use those pointy things. Now, if you don't want to do them, I support that too, of course. I think for me personally, and after having, I think it was during COVID that I started wearing really learning how to do lashes, because that look was very in at that time. People were doing a lot of lashes, and I never wore lashes ever. I mean, I didn't have lashes on at my wedding. Like, it was just not something that I wanted to bother with, and I didn't really need them. And the look was different then. But once I got used to them and then discovered the under the lash, that was a game changer because they're so comfortable and they're not as hard to get on as one might think. I find them easier. But as I was saying, if you're just like, this is not for me, I don't want to do this. Gotcha. I'll do another video with just how to make the most of your lashes without false lashes. Of course, some of you do lash extensions, which is also great for some people. I prefer things I can take off at the end of the day if I have to, or if I want to, other than some of the nails that I do. Some of those I can't take off at the end of the day, but unfortunately, they usually fall off on their own by the end of the day. So I have nothing against extensions if they work for you. You're not supposed to wear mascara with extensions, so that's one of the other things that you should know. But we can just go over, lash primer and mascara and all that. Otherwise, I say stock up on, well, not stock up, get one pack of these lashes that are, if you're interested, that are inexpensive and very gentle, and a tweezer. Be careful and let me know how it goes. See you soon.